chapter 7, indefinite integrals. Today we are going to see what exactly the indefinite integral means and also the concept related with indefinite integral, that is primitive or antiderivative. Let us understand the meaning of primitive or antiderivative. You can see here a function fx, it's a capital Fx, a function fx is called a primitive or an antiderivative or an integral. So we are having three terms for the capital Fx, that is primitive or an antiderivative or an integral if dy dx of fx is equal to small fx. So it is an integral of the function small fx. अगर आप कैपिटल fx को डिफरेंशिएट करते हैं, you get the small fx, that means your capital Fx is known as an antiderivative, primitive or an integral for the given function small fx. Now let us see it by example. Here x cube upon 3, x cube upon 3 को जब आप डिफरेंशिएट करते हैं, then you get x square. You know, when you differentiate x cube का differentiation आपका कितना है 3x square. So it is 3x square upon 3. So what is left, that is x square. इसका मतलब x cube upon 3 आपका एंटी डेरिवेटिव है किस फंक्शन का x स्क्वायर का, क्योंकि जब आप इसको डिफरेंशिएट करेंगे तो आपको क्या मिलेगा x स्क्वायर. इन द सेम वे sin x कैन बी सेड एज प्रिमिटिव और एन एंटी डेरिवेटिव फॉर द फंक्शन cos x, बिकॉज व्हेन यू डिफरेंशिएट sin x you get the cos x. Now let us extend this. अगर हम x क्यूब अपॉन 3 की जगह x क्यूब अपॉन 3 प्लस c लें, ओके, plus c, then it is also a primitive of x square, because you know when you differentiate this function then this is 3x square upon 3 plus 0. constant function का आपका differentiation क्या होता है 0. इसी तरीके से sin x हम लोगों ने अभी देखा sin x primitive है किसका cos x का. we can also consider sin x plus c as a primitive of cos x, because when you differentiate sin x plus c you again get the cos x. in the same way we can take many more function. so let us see कि इन सारे फंक्शन से हम क्या कंक्लूजन निकलता है. जो कंक्लूजन है आपका वो कि किसी भी गिवन फंक्शन के लिए जो आपका प्रिमिटिव है, एंटी डेरिवेटिव है या इंटीग्रल है वो आपका यूनिक नहीं है. you can see here thus primitive or an antiderivative, you can see primitive or an antiderivative or integrals of the above function are not unique. okay, these if they exist, there exist infinitely many antiderivatives of these functions. इनके कितने antiderivative exist करेंगे infinite, because they will depend on the value of c, where c is an arbitrary constant and it can be taken from the set of the real numbers. so again it is mentioned that these function and can be obtained by choosing c arbitrarily from the set of real numbers. so इस तरीके से हमने देखा कि एंटी डेरिवेटिव, प्रिमिटिव और इंटीग्रल आपके किसी भी फंक्शन के लिए यूनिक नहीं है, उनकी वैल्यू डिपेंड करेगी c पे, where c is a set of real numbers. We have already seen the indefinite integrals, primitive, antiderivative or integrals for the given function is not unique, whereas it depends upon the value of arbitrary constant. Now with this we come to the definition of indefinite integrals, that is let fx, small fx be a function, then family, the see here it is a family of all its primitive. We have already seen the primitive. Family of its primitive or antiderivative is called indefinite integral of fx. so what is the indefinite integral of fx? that is the collection of all its primitive or antiderivative, and is denoted by, this is the symbol by which we denote the indefinite integral of fx. now here it is given d by dx, that is differentiation of capital Fx. here capital Fx is your primitive or antiderivative or integral, plus c is equal to fx. double implication means your left hand side is equal to right hand side and your right hand side implies the left hand side. so this is this can be written as integration of fx dx, that is equal to fx plus c. Here c is your arbitrary constant, fx is your primitive, and your arbitrary constant is also known as constant of integration. We are again having, let us understand the meaning of these symbols. First of all, the symbol here, the meaning of this symbol is integral of f with respect to x. This is the x, which is also known as variable of integration. Now in this symbol, your fx आपका इस symbol में it is known as your integrand. Next, x in fx is known as your variable of integration. यहाँ पे x इसका मतलब हमें किसके रिस्पेक्ट में इंटीग्रेट करना है, x. अगर आपका यहाँ पे ब्रैकेट में y होगा और ये dy होगा, that means you have to integrate with respect to y. Integrate, understand the meaning of integrate. Integrate means find the integrals. In the same way, integrate, after integrate we have been with the integration. Integrate can also be replaced by integration. What is integration now? The process of finding the integrals is known as your integration. Now next is constant of integration. So any real number c is considered as your constant function. So these are the different meaning of the symbols used in indefinite integrals. Now let us come to the definition of integration. Our integration is the process of finding an indefinite integral of a given function f. It's a process of finding an indefinite integral of a given function f is called the integration of the function. Now just see, integration is the inverse or reverse or opposite process of differentiation. Now we will see the integration of some standard question, and we are having here some standard formula that like integration of x to the power n dx is equal to x to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c, where c is a constant of integration and n is not equal to minus 1. We can take any simple question. For example, x square का अगर हम लोग इंटीग्रेशन करें तो ये आपका हो जाएगा x to the power 2 plus 1, that is 3 upon 3 and plus c. So this is how we integrate any term which is having x to the power some constant. Okay. Again, 1 upon x, we know the differentiation of log x is 1 upon x. So integration of 1 upon x is your log mod x plus c. Then we are having integration of sec x tan x, that is sec x plus c. Cosec x cot x, that is minus, here it is minus cosec x plus c. Then integration of constant, that will be equal to the variable of integration plus c, and integration of sec square x, that is again tan x plus c. Integration of cosec square x, that is equal to minus cot x plus c. We are having more formulas with respect to this. Now let us see some questions. We are having here question number 1, 1 minus sin x. इसके दोनों के नीचे हम लोग cos square x लिख देते हैं, cos square x, और यहाँ पे भी cos square x, ये आपका dx. Now you can see here 1 upon cos square x is your sec square x, ये आपका sec square x dx हो जाएगा, माइनस इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ sin x and cos square is sin x upon cos x आपका हो जाएगा tan x. You will be left with 1 cos x in denominator, so 1 upon cos x will be equal to sec x, and here it is dx. अब आप देखिए जो भी क्वेश्चन होगा कहीं ना कहीं हमें उसको स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में चेंज करना पड़ेगा, जिसका इंटीग्रेशन अपने को पता है. सेक स्क्वायर एक्स, आप देखिए सेक स्क्वायर एक्स का इंटीग्रेशन आपका कितना है tan x, तो ये आपका हो जाएगा tan x माइनस sec x, और tan x का आपका क्या है sec x, and in the end you will add the constant of इंटीग्रेशन. ध्यान दीजिए आपको हर टर्म के लिए अलग अलग कांस्टेंट ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन नहीं ऐड करना. जब आपका सिंप्लीफाई हो जाए लास्ट में एक कांस्टेंट ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन आप ऐड करेंगे. दिस इज ओनली बिकॉज कि अगर आप बहुत सारे कांस्टेंट ऐड करेंगे तो उनका एडिशन भी आपका अगेन इट विल बी अ कांस्टेंट. सो वी अवॉइड ऑल दैट, वी जस्ट ऐड वन कांस्टेंट ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन इन द आंसर. सो नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू द सेकेंड वन. इट इज 2/3, तो इसको हम लोग लिख लेते हैं 2/3. ये आपका हो जाएगा cos x sin x इंटू 1/sin x और ये आपका dx. सो यू कैन सी हियर 2/3 cos x अपॉन sin x, ये अपना हो जाएगा cot x cosec x. This is integration, or we know that is 2/3. You can see cot x and cosec x, आपका माइनस cosec x, तो यहाँ पे ये माइनस cosec x और ये आपका c जुड़ गया प्लस कांस्टेंट ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन. ओके, नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. We know that 1 plus cot square x is equal to cosec square x. तो यहां से आपका cot square x कितना हो जाएगा? That is cosec square x minus 1. So your question number 3 takes the form integration of cot square x की जगह आप लिख देंगे cosec square x minus 1 dx. Now this becomes cosec square x dx minus 1 dx. So you know cosec square x, that is minus cot x, ये आपका हो जाएगा minus cot x, minus 1 का ये आपका हो जाएगा minus x, and again you will add the constant of integration. So this is how we apply the standard formula in the given question. If the question is having the standard term, then it's well and good. Otherwise we get it changed in those terms for which we know the integration. Thank you.